Hey Sophie, welcome in. Just giving it another minute before we get started here, but we're exactly where we left off yesterday. They have not moved. It's the exact same spot I saved them in. Alright, let's go ahead and get started then. We've got a lot of looting and wrapping up to do, so we'll be starting with some some looting ASMR once again. They needed a minute after the fight. Exactly. I know. I was like genuinely exhausted after that yesterday. That fight was tough. And it's my own fault for giving that mod to Faeryn, but still, I'm like girly can't keep her mind in order to to complete a full fight without ruining everything. But yeah, so anyway, we were gonna loot everything. I made a physical list again. Because I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep my brain straight today. My brain's a little bit frazzled. And there's just so many like little loose ends I gotta tie up and stuff that I was like, I'm gonna miss something if I don't write it down. The things we do for the canon, exactly. It's important. I genuinely love though, even though it's made it like kind of difficult in a lot of ways, obviously. It's still, I really love it because it's made it so chaotic in like a good way, you know? Like it's unexpected because I never know what's gonna happen. Oh, I guess I need to make them short rest.
Oh, welcome rest.
There we go. Now Astarion isn't like dying. The poor boy had just a few health points left. Oh yeah, I knocked out the hyena. I wonder if I can like... I'm gonna heal him a little bit. And see if that helps. That's absolutely something Faeryn would do. I don't think he'll wake up. It did hurt her though. That was some large 20 hit points. She gets psychic damage whenever she heals something. So, that's... Oh, the poor thing. Anyway. What is this? This is titled Really Gauze? Second draft. All the faceless know that you earned Orin's approval, Gauze, and managing the mad Rashamai is an important assignment, but you're letting this whole Jahira impersonation go to your knobbly head. You don't even drop out of it when the Stone Lord is asleep. Moreover, simulated boss or no, you don't have to be openly disrespectful when ordering the rest of us around. Your Harper gig won't last forever, and then you'll be one of the Shalar again. We'd rather be your friends, but... That's hilarious. The shapeshifters were all feeling disgruntled. Ooh, a letter from Orin. I thought there was a letter from Orin in here somewhere. The Stone Lord's skull echoes with absence, and the tadpole alone is not enough to fill it. Take on the crone's dust-pocketed form and fill his thoughts with old adventures so that he might smile sweetly while he slaughters for us. And do not pulp the rodent. If its chittering gives the Stone Lord pause, then set it aside for me so that we might give the great hero a final meal when his work is done. Oh my god, they were gonna feed him his own... boo. His own hamster. Oops. That sucks. Workplace drama? Yeah, for real. But we rescued all of them, so it's fine. Kibbles for Snicker. Reminder to self, we're almost out of those kobold bits that Snicker is so fond of. Talk to Notar about hitting the sewers for another Cabo hunt. So this was the owner of the hyena. The hyena is all better now. He's just sleeping. He'll wake up at some point. Yeah, just in case Orin wasn't already the worst, then she was gonna feed Minsc Boo, and that was the only reason she was saving Boo from everyone else trying to kill him. Oh, she's so messed up. Oops, I meant to click lockpick. Oh, welcome in! Glad you're able to join again. Okay. One thing I literally wrote down on my little paper list that I have next to me is not to forget to loot this halfling. I was like, knowing me, I would get distracted and completely forget to pick up the bag of gold, which was the whole reason we were trying to stop her in the first place. So we have the gold, so we can return that to the bank. And then there's a bunch of scrolls and keys. And the Armor of Devotion, I may have sold her those, I can't remember. I do like, though, that, like, some of the expensive things you've sold her over the course of the game, or things that she had that you couldn't afford at the time to buy, tend to be on her when you kill her. It's really sad, but, like, I'm like, good for us, though. This is usually my way out. Oh, I can get up the other side. I think this entire party is very excited to get out of the sewers. Wait. Oh, that was... Okay, Astarion's voice sounded like it was coming from the wrong direction for some reason in my ears, so I was like, wait, where did he go? Come, friends. There we go. Okay, we're getting out of the sewers. Finally. Oh my god, they were in there for so long.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Well, disarm it for us then, please.
Keep a blade close.
A nat 1! Oh no! They're all gonna explode. Yep. But the door opened. Oh my god, okay, everybody out of the fire, please. No, they're not following! Oh, because I separated them. Jesus Christ. The chaos has already begun.
Let's move.
Okay, let's save again, just in case. I was about to be like, you know what? We're about to party death, aren't we? The light flashed before their eyes.
What's that?
More traps we could accidentally set off. I don't think there's anything interesting in here. Let's go.
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons. Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
He doesn't like flowers. Noted. Proceeds to place flower on his grave. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here I need right now. So we're gonna go back to camp. Yeah, I was just making sure. I was like, is there a dig pile? No. God, I just healed them up though, and they're all half dead again. The poor things. Okay, let's go back to camp right here. Nice. See if everyone has anything. I actually don't know where Minsc is going to be in this camp. That's one of the things on my list to do, though, is to actually go get a room for them at the Elf Song.
How can I help?
The poor things have just been hanging out by the hanging out by the water in the rain in this really kind of sketchy part of town when they could have had a room this whole time.
Yeah?
Okay, so none of them have anything to say about Minsc yet. Probably after I pick him up and add him to the party, though. Oh my god, is Minsc right next to Minthara? Oh, that's iconic. Look, he's got his little campfire and everything, and he's right next to Minthara. They're neighbors. It's perfect.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place.
Fine
In Baldur's
lodgings.
Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all.
Poor Halson, yeah.
what do you
Even
need
Minsc
of
gets a
Minsc?
tent. Do you remember why you were meeting with the Zhentarim?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsc could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply...
Oh?
Boo, why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to...
Urgent squeaking.
Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsc is knowing more than Minsc knows. But it is a difficult thing.
I appreciate that they actually give Boo enough time to make it seem legit
There
that
are
he's
memories
talking,
of this time
having
that
a
Minsc
conversation.
does not remember. And Boo suggests that just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places. You must
Yeah,
reach
Boo's
what
vocabulary is
Minsc
too much for
cannot.
Minsc. I know, I love it
The
too.
parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
Oh, we're tickling free truth. Okay. You sound reluctant.
The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack-backed pony. I have no wish to saddle myself a second time. But if it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, then I trust you.
No.
Or Jahira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head.
I like this line. Or I could just crack you over the head, see what shakes loose. He's so mean. Alright, now we're gonna connect with his mind.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The
Gosh, she
absolute
looks so
voice,
insane right now.
twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zhentarim Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster.
We need to go save her. From what I saw, you took great pleasure in your work. So the Zhentarim overthrow the guild. What then? What do the cult get? We'd better get to the guild hall before the battle's done. Yeah, let's say the second one. So the Zhentarim overthrow the guild. What then? What do the cult get?
What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsc's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zhentarim blood. Then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsc. Yes?
As simple as that.
Yes? Yes.
Had to double check with his rodent.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Seems not in a past life. There hasn't been much time to look for friendship in all this. That remains to be seen. Of course we're friends, friend. No, I'll say that one.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand. Whenever you need them. Unless I die. Or you die. Or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Enough joking. Does the hamster actually speak to you? There's something very wrong with you. Speak of something else. I'm gonna say this first one, but like she's a ranger, you know, like talking to animals is second nature to her. So it's kind of funny that this is an option. But oh well.
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion.
Squeak, squeak, squeaking.
Before
Yes.
Boo,
Emperor's
I
New
was a
Groove.
typical berserker of Rasheman. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsc as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
So you're a paladin of justice. You lost your mind and gained a rat. Understood. It's so mean. No, I'm gonna say, so you're a paladin of justice.
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
Unvirtuous nethers. When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Oh? The mind of Minsc is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsc, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsc you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Price-laced in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsc. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
The many little knots. Never mind your pants. We've walked between planes. Or you've walked between planes, fought gods.
Well, as have you, no?
True.
Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsc, Minsc also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
I love that this is Matt Mercer's voice, too. He's just so good. He melts into whatever character he's playing. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were uncomfortable with our new power.
Is it power? True, it has made Minsc strong. Boo can scarcely get comfortable, so firm has my physique grown. But what does the parasite take in return? It is a horror wrapped in honey, Stay your sweet tooth, says Boo.
But it's nice for, you know, being able to chat with each other secretly, I guess. Share images and things. But he does have a point. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take some things from Shadow's inventory really quick, and then we're gonna actually pick up Minsc and get him all ready. Oh yeah, this is my cell bag. Heavy as fuck. Okay, yeah, that's all I need.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
He's trying to balance on one foot. Okay, yeah, let's pick up Minsc. And level him up. I'm pretty sure, I think we can level him up to level 12, which we're not even at level 12 yet.
Minsc is honored indeed, but you have not the space,
Yeah, take Shadowheart's place.
Minsc and Boo stand ready. Just tell us where to do it.
Point him in the right direction and he will attack.
Boo says, what?
That's one I hadn't heard. Okay. He is also a ranger. I don't know. I don't actually do that much combat with him. Try to make him a little bit different from from Faeryn's how I have Faeryn leveled up, but let's see. Well, we're also going to make him a ranger hunter though, because he's really good at it. So he's basically just going to be repeat Faeryn in a very different form. Yeah, hunter. Oh, we could use this different though. Horde breaker, maybe? Giant killer. If a large or bigger creature attacks you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack. You must be able to see the creature, and it must be within 5 feet of you. That could be... Well, no, let's do Horde breaker for him. We're gonna give him the toy sword as well. He mostly fights with a bow anyway. Oh, speaking of, I gotta go buy him a bow. We gotta go shopping. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, give him some healing, because that's always good to have. Mage breaker. Let's give him bounty hunter as well. Resistant to fire. Just cuz. Fire resistance is very helpful. And we're gonna start losing sound effects. It's so weird when you level someone up all the way up all at once, you start losing sound effects in the game. At least on console. Silence is helpful. Let's give him silence. Escape the horde. Opportunity attacks against you have disadvantage. Your unshakable resolve grants you advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Let's do escape the horde. Faeryn has the multi-attack defense. Specifically for the Orin fight later on. It helps. Okay. Ooh, another ability improvement. Max out that dexterity. Okay. We're almost there. Got 3 more. Give him this one, Sanctified Stalker. Give him because it gives him Sacred Flame. Be interesting. And poison resistance. Oh my god, the sounds are all disappearing. We're almost done. One more. Yeah, it's kind of funny that you get to level him up to level 12 before anyone else. Okay, and oh, you know what? Let's give him mobile, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Done! Let's see. Yeah, see, he has a normal sword, but it's too much fun giving him this toy sword. It's barely any different in damage anyway, and it's really funny to see him running around with this little toy sword. I could give him a shield as well, probably. I do have one. Should have gotten the toy shield. I think there was a toy shield in that chest. I should have grabbed that too. Oh well. And this is weird. We're gonna go buy him one, but he doesn't actually have a bow. He's a ranger without a bow. What kind of ranger's that? Okay, and then, yeah, his pajamas and stuff. Her camp clothes are fine for now. I don't think I have any rings for him either, really. Nothing that's gonna be that helpful. Okay. Nice.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Gotta save all that progress.
On Kresh Kalir, giant space hamsters are a staple food. Their hocks are quite scrumptious, if a bit fatty.
Wait a minute. Giant space hamsters are real?
Very. But I've never heard of a miniature version, let alone a conversant one. Which means Boo is either a rare specimen, or an ordinary hamster.
It would actually be really funny if Boo was just a normal hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Oh? Did Will break?
Let's talk.
Aw, it skipped his. That was weird. Okay, well. Never mind, Will. You don't get an opinion.
Boo seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsc, may prove useful also.
Hell yeah! Minsc is absolutely Boo's pet.
I will fight alongside Minsc. But if he so much as refers to my butt, let alone attempts to kick it, I will skewer that damned hamster of his.
Oh no! Because he's always talking about butt kicking. Oh, cool. We can ask her too.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
You and Minsc are unusual allies.
He would despise me if he had the wits to understand me. But as long as he believes we have a common cause, he does not see beyond that. I enjoy his simplicity. Olof helped me. Sometimes I almost envy it.
Understandable. Seeing the world in such simple terms must make life easier. I pity him. He barely has a grasp on reality. His simplicity makes him easy to manipulate. Why not follow his example? Less scheming, more butt kicking. I'm gonna say that just because it's funny. She'll probably disapprove.
If I did not have my schemes, I would hardly know where to aim my boot.
She didn't disapprove, though. That was funny. Oh, hey, Wolfwitch, welcome in. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I feel like the last few days have been a whirlwind for me, too, with, like, work and everything, so I completely understand. But, yeah, the VOD is up if you wanted to watch that stream still, with the Cazador stream. I know it's not the same as in real time, but it is there if you wanted to watch it. Because it was a good time. It was so chaotic. Faeryn kept causing just so much trouble during that fight. It was ridiculous. Okay, let's go talk to everyone else.
What is it, Cub?
Aw, Cub.
Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object?
I do, no. Not so long as I get to call you Crow. I've been called worse things.
And will be again. But now I shall mutter them under my breath. Out of respect.
Wait, she's confirming that she calls me things? Worse things as well? That's so funny. Oh, my chaos is hilarious. Yeah, please do. Please watch it. It's so funny. I was losing my mind trying to get everything to actually work out.
Minsc just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Oh, that's it. I thought there was more to it. That's so funny. She's so excited. But I'm glad you enjoy my chaos.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop.
Doorstop. Oh my god.
Minsc seems quite the enthusiastic ally. Would all do well to remain on his good side. And out of the range of his fists.
Yeah. That'd probably be best, even if he accidentally hits us. Oh, I forgot. I put a new dye on Astarion's armor. You can't even tell. He's so covered in blood. But I downloaded a new dye mod. Where is it? It's this one. Isley's Pigments and Tinctures. And the dyes are so nice. I'm going to clean them up, though, so you can actually see what the color looks like, because it's really pretty. There we go. Look at that. It's so good. It's got the like subtle hints of dark red and then the silver and black. Looks really good on him. Much better, honestly, much better than the other dye I had on him. That one was just too dark for him. It was like, I don't know. The black and gold is a vibe, but I wasn't fully feeling it. He looks better in silver in my opinion.
What's going on?
Okay, I think I talked to everybody, so let's do a long rest. Yeah, I think we're good.
Zahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsc and Boo greet cheek with hand.
That sounds like a fun evening.
It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsc. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
I love Astarion just chilling there in the background listening. Let's see. Persuasion. You're the only one Minsc listens to, remember? Insight. Or the trail would have ended there instead of leading you to Ketheric. The prism. Me. Intimidation. Speaking of feelings, does Minsc know you are ready to kill the Emperor for him? She's right, Minsc. I need to know you'll follow orders from here on out. I'm gonna do this insight one, because she is being a bit harsh on him considering he had a tadpole and was controlled the whole time. But let's see if I can get this. I should be able to. Yeah, it's a 10. Hell yeah.
I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side.
Aw, Jahira disapproved,
Blind luck,
but that's
perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsc. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsc falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
Waclaren? Minsc, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
I
Who
mean...
agrees you are a queer kind of witch? But this city is a queer place. And Minsc, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsc does as Minsc does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Aw, that's actually kind of sweet. Suppose there is some twisted logic at play there. So what you're saying is you've learned absolutely nothing. I don't care what you call yourselves, I just need you both focused on the fight. I'm gonna say this first one. Aw, that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside our McLaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Not even for Boo? Let's go make sure they're all okay. Do a quick save.
What is it, Cub?
Yaw. Wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
See if she has more options. I can't remember if she does. No, we've asked her all those before. Okay. I love when she argues with Boo too. It's so funny.
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks.
He really has a thing. He has a really has a thing for booties, doesn't he? Yeah, let's chat with him. Oh, and look at Faeryn in this gorgeous lighting. Oh my goodness, she's stunning. She's glowing. I'd like to know more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
True. Tell me about Rashomon.
Oh, my friend.
He's an ass man, yeah.
There is much more to know of Minsc's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faeryn, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the sleeping lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still.
Sounds like an amazing place. Why did you ever leave? So plants and trees speak to you, like your hamster. No, it's so passive aggressive. I'm gonna say it sounds like an amazing place.
The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsc quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsc returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsc of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsc politely disagreed. Aina here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsc of Rashomon, said he.
I love this
Serve your
dramatic
land as your
retelling.
lord's chosen champion. Minsc politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo.
Sworn his service to Boo.
You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsc to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsc a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no?
Cute. That was such a good, just dramatic retelling. In chat, you'd think with Speak with Animals we would actually be able to understand Boo. I know, I was literally saying this before. Especially with, like, Faeryn's a ranger, so she's, like, no stranger to talking to animals and, like, all of that. But, you know, there's no, like, option to actually be like, okay, yeah, you speak with your hamster. But yeah, we can't understand him, and there's a lot of options, like this one. Where, like, you act like, you know, he's insane for talking to his hamster. It's like, that's normal, isn't it? Yeah, so it's funny. Why do you call this the Sleeping Lands?
Because it is slow and stupid and sleeping. Who says Minsc should phrase this in a kinder fashion? Telthors are the living soul of the land. They flit about, offering petty blessings to those who show respect, or playing tricks on those who do not. This is so in Rashiman, but not beyond her borders. Here the spirits sleep, and perhaps we ought to be glad of this. In Rashiman, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot.
We've been stepping in shit. I mean, we did find you in the sewer, Minsc. Rashiman sounds like an interesting place. Why did you leave? Wasn't that the first thing I said? Hold on. If this is a repeat, I'll skip through, but...
The first time, my Dajema. A warrior's quest of proving.
Yeah.
After wandering a ways and some savings of the Iron Lord himself came to...
Yeah, this was his whole story. Hold on.
It was after... Yes, Boo.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Boo, do you have much to say on the matter of something else?
Oh. Okay, that's all we have for the moment. Or wait, hold on, let me try again, actually.
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out. Minsc is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
Oh yeah, there's plenty to talk about. Okay, it just basically kicked me out. Have you and Jaheira always had such a quarrelsome relationship?
We have. Is it not wonderful?
Oh, do we even know what quarrelsome means?
To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster.
Oh my goodness.
There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds.
I'm pretty sure you exasperate her a little
bit.
bit.
The head with the cold and pointy truth? That is a true Wicklaren.
Oh, cute. For such a sacred title, you hand it out pretty freely. First, Daenerys? Now Jaheira. I think you're just describing a friend. It's sweet that you and Jaheira still have one another after all this time. You clearly care for one another, so enough of the arguing. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one. I think you're just describing a friend.
So, duty, camaraderie, help in troubled times. What I call the bond of a Wicklaren, you simply call friendship. I think I understand your meaning. Then Jaheira is my Wicklaren. And so are you. You are my Wicklaren.
Oh no.
And Will is my Wicklaren.
Will? Why Will?
And Lae'zel is my Wicklaren.
Oh my god.
And Astarion is my Wicklaren. And Gale is my Wicklaren.
Oh my god.
And Shadowheart
He's
is
going
my
through each one.
Wicklaren. And Mintara is a friend of yours, I am sure. And Karlach is my Wicklaren. Or no, Karlach is a berserker, so perhaps Minsc is her Wicklaren? My thanks to you,
my
Wicklaren. You have given me much to think on. And should some enemy knock it loose again, Boo shall remind me.
That was amazing. He went through every single companion, except for Halson, who unfortunately is not here. But I have heard his comment about Halson before, and it's really funny because he and Halson have this like rivalry because they're both so big. Oh man. Let's ask him some of the other things.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? Minsc is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Oh, we did have this one before. I won't go in a circle then. Speak of something else. Scratch is my Wicklaren. Yeah, exactly.
To like Jahira's incense in time. Like
just starts listing off the animals and literally every living thing in camp. It's amazing.
Minsc is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Jahira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear about it.
Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsc and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsc does not know. One moment we stood in the city slums, the next, ambush. Then Minsc and Boo woke on the Wide with stone dust in sensitive places.
So that's how you became known as the Stone Lord.
Perhaps this is the reason, Boo. It is not because of the legendary thickness of my skull.
Oh man. And he never saw who did it?
The mind of Minsc was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stolen. For Minsc, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then, it is now.
You traveled 100 years in a moment. What do you make of this new world?
I do not like these metal men on the streets, or the villains who hide behind them. But the new world is not so different to the old one. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains,
peg, just pinching his little nose.
How old or young the world is, Minsc and Boo will not rest.
You traveled with Ballspawn before, didn't you? What do you know of them?
Ah, Boo has an inkling that this is not the question you mean to ask.
Oh.
I saw some hints of things when our minds mushed together, but Jahira confirmed it for me. You are of the same blood as our old friend, a Ballspawn, and as close to Minsc as if they were his own kin. That makes Minsc your uncle.
He's her uncle now! Oh my god, I forgot about the Dark Urge stuff he has to say. That's all you have to say? You're not worried what my blood might turn me into? I'm not sure I'm ready to call you uncle. What manner of relation does that make, Boo? I'm going to say this first one just in case I can't say all three of them. But you're not worried what my blood might turn me into?
Oh, a curious question. Are a child and his father always alike? Take Minsc. He does not have a clear memory of the face of his father, but he does remember tugging on the thick, red whiskers that
Hey,
sprang
Nova,
from
welcome
his chin.
in.
A beard for the ages. Who could have
Beard
nested
for the
there
ages.
happily through even the harshest of Rasheman winters. Now, look closely at Minsc, and what do you see?
You don't have a beard, a whole lot of muscle, a fabulous tattoo, an idiot. Oh no! I'm gonna say a whole lot of muscle.
Well, yes, but also... Who is correct? No beard. There are more
Yes, a
whiskers on
very
his
handsome
tiny
man.
face than on
Exactly.
the mighty chin of Minsc.
No
Minsc
beard.
did not inherit the flaming red hair of his mother, or the bushy red beard of his father, why would the spawn of Baal inherit his wickedness?
Interesting, interesting. I mean, he makes a good point. And if I want to be more like my father, thank you. It's nice not having to justify myself for once. That's surprisingly insightful. We should talk about nature versus nurture someday. This is nonsense, Minsc. Evil isn't like a beard. I kind of want to say this first one. Let me save it. I'm just curious what he's going to say. I can't remember. And if I want to be more like my father?
In a moment of madness, Minsc might want to sprout a bushy red beard, but he trusts his friends will be there to speak to his better nature. And, failing that, to end his madness with the cleansing blade.
Interesting. All right, that's good. I mean, that was a pretty good, like a very simplified comparison or example he was using there, but that was really sweet though. I completely forgot about the Dark Urge conversation. Maybe evil is like a beard. Exactly. All right. Well, that was great. It tracked by the end. Yep. I think we're good to sleep now. Oh, no, wait. There was one more. Hold on. Every time it kicks me out, I'm like, oh, conversation over. But no, there was actually, I can ask him about the companions. I want to see what he thinks of everyone. Last time I did this, it was kind of bugged so that, like, if you'd completed someone's companion's quest line, he wouldn't have anything to say about them. So, like, Astarion's the only one we've completed his quest line. I'm really hoping they fix that, but we'll see. If not, you could look it up on YouTube, I guess. I'll get it one day. I always forget to pick up Minsc first.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc... Minsc is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
In chat, I kind of wish when you sleep, it shows you snuggling with your partner. Ah, I know. I mean, there's that whole scene, like a version of Karlach's romance scene where you can like just snuggle together and go to sleep instead of having sex. And I'm like, see how easy it is? Like, it literally has them both like practically spooning on one of the bedrolls. I'm like, that would be so easy to throw in the animation. Like, whoever you're romancing, you snuggle together to long rest. Alright, I'd like to know your thoughts on our companions.
You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
Actually, it was really your opinions I wanted, not the hamsters. No, I'm gonna say this one. Yes, Boo, I'd love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsc, of course, will translate.
Of course. What about Will?
Ah, the great blade of frontiers. A fine name. Minsc has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery well. It is good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the wide. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. The city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too.
He has a companion, all right. Her name is Mizora. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Mizora. This is some manner of exotic bird?
Close. A Cambion, bound to him by an infernal pact.
What? Will, the blade of frontiers of whom I heard, is no man to deal with devils. Boo speaks sense, as ever. There is goodness in Will. We have seen it. If there be a devil on his shoulder, then Minsc and Boo will sit astride the other. He will not be long in coming back to himself, I think.
Oh my god, imagining Minsc as the angel and Mizora as the literal devil on Will's shoulders. That'd be amazing. You and Karlach must have a lot in common.
Indeed. A berserker after my own heart. Though hers is made of hellish heat and metal And some manner of coin-operated device.
Jealous? Don't mock Minsc, it's killing her. Gortash told her to Zariel, he has a lot to answer for. I'm gonna say that one. Be like Kronk, yes! This is the second Emperor's New Groove reference so far in chat, and I love it so much. I was literally thinking of Kronk.
That he does. And all of the questions that Minsc has to ask are of the pointed and painful kind. But, for all his betrayings of Karlach, Gortash never for a moment bested her. Karlach remains Karlach. Even if all her parts were traded for tin and scrap, Minsc thinks this would still be so. And soon, Karlach will still be Karlach. But Karlach will also be cured.
Oh, he's so simple. I love him. I hope you're right. You need to prepare yourself for the possibility that she won't make it. You should tell Karlach you think so highly of her. Oh, I'm gonna say that one.
Ha! She knows. A warrior always knows. After all, do you not see the wicked gleam of wisdom in Minsc and Boo's own eyes?
Don't kick me out. Come on.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? Minsc is an open book, with many pretty Boo is ready with the musings.
Okay, next. How are you and Gale getting along?
I do not wish to speak of the wizard. I could not have said it better myself.
Gale's great. What's your problem with him? Why does everyone hate Gale? Minthara hates Gale, Minsc hates Gale. It's like all the new companions that you pick up and they're just like, Gale. Gale's great. What's your problem with him? Oh no, you can say I get it. Gale annoys the hell out of me as well. Oh no. No, I'm gonna say this first one.
He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? I refused. Minsc does not need to know the language of wizards.
Posterior isn't wizard talk. It's another word for butt.
It is an inferior word. Far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a butt belongs. Gale would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel than to throw these pointy words at Minsc. Ah, yes. Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most unnerving for poor Boo.
Aww. You should give him a break. He's only trying to help. Did you know that he has an explosive magical orb in his chest that could destroy a city? You're right. He is very annoying. I'm going to say this first one. You should give him a break.
Never. If he is not careful, Boo will shred his books and use them as bedding.
Oh my god, it's savage. I just noticed Astarion's not even in this list, but I think that was another random bug where you had to drop the companion in order to talk about them. So I'll drop him once I'm done here with this list and see if it adds him to it. It's 99% that he has a cat. Exactly. I mean, it would be annoying to me too if someone was always coming to me and trying to like make me learn like all this like super well, not that posterior is super fancy, but like all these big words and trying to change my vocabulary, and I'm just like, just, you know what? Just let me be. I like words, but don't try to teach them at me. What do you make of Minthara?
Well, you have traveled at her side much longer than Minsc and Boo. What is it you feel for her?
Oh, we're allies, nothing more? Aw, that's none of your business. I mean, you literally asked him first, Faeryn. We're allies.
Oh, praise the three. So, I will speak freely. Of the Drow, I can say only this. She may be treacherous, vicious, and much meaner than she has any need to be, but she is clearly no cleverer than Minsc. She too was duped by the Absolute, and she too seeks vengeance. So long as that is so, Minsc will not judge her. Boo still will, but quietly.
Okay, real quick, before we jump back into that, I'm gonna go, since it kicked me out anyway, I'm gonna go drop off Astarion and see if it'll add him to the list. She knew what posterior meant. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, love.
Oh, he's all bruised. I'm gonna drop you off for a second, boy.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
You need a rest anyway. Just hold on, I'll pick you back up in a minute. So funny, he like tries to guilt you into not dropping him off. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. Okay, let's see if it added him to the list. He's cooking a kebab. That's funny.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Minsc is an open book with many Who is ready with the musings?
It did! Look, it added him to the list, so there you go. If it doesn't have him listed or any of the party members you have in your current party, you just gotta drop him off. Let's hear your thoughts on Astarion.
Boo has said it is unkind to speak behind the backs of some of our companions, and unwise to say certain things to their faces.
Okay, yeah, so he's not gonna say anything about it. I was hoping they would have fixed it, but if you complete a companion's their quests, for whatever reason, Minsc won't have anything to say about them anymore. It had the exact same comment once for both Astarion and Shadowheart, because I had completed both of their quest lines already. And yeah, he just repeats the same thing, and I'm like, oh, but I want to hear your opinion. Why you don't give me your opinion? Oh well. What do you think of Lae'zel?
Minsc knows her people well. The skin of the world is thin up in Rasheman, and it is easier there for things to slip between the planes. Sometimes these are wonders from other worlds. Sometimes warriors, hungry for plunder. Such visitors have inspired a saying among my people. The children of Gith live long and forget the face of death. And so they come to Rasheman to be reminded.
So you see the Githyanki as your enemies. Lae'zel's not her people. She's been a fine ally, and her people have fought the Illithids much longer than we have. I'm gonna just ask this first one. So you see them as enemies?
They are raiders, so they raid. Minsc's people are berserkers, so they get a little grumpy at this. It is no blood
grumpy
feud, as it is with the Red Wizards of Thay. No, Minsc has no hatred for Githyanki. It is a fine thing to fight against them. And a fine thing to fight beside them too, I think. Besides, the children of Gith alone have witnessed a sight that I have long yearned to behold.
And for a moment, you share in a vision tinged with his awe. Imaginings of the astral sea, an immense horde of wild space hamsters drifting in the endless expanse.
The Githyanki may have Minsc of Rasheman's ire, sometimes healthy servings of his sword. But for this, and this alone, they shall always have his respect.
I thought he didn't want to connect minds anymore. Maybe it was accidental.
You come to speak of the last.
Okay,
Minsc
there's
is
one
an open
more.
book with Who is ready with the musings?
What are your thoughts on Shadowheart?
She hangs split between her two sides, like a fifth coin that Boo once ate while it was still in the air. But, like Boo, after a great struggle within, I think Shadowheart has finally brought that coin to Earth. She is a Sharin no more, and free of her wretched and evil fellows.
Evil fellows. I don't think all of the Sharans were evil, some were just misguided. Hard to believe Shadowheart grew up in that place. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one.
My old friend Keldorn told me that the righteous must end their rage when the battle is done. But when Minsc thinks of those villains tormenting our gentle moon witch, he wants to kick them in the cloisters.
Kick them in the cloisters! Calm yourself, Minsc. No need for rage. Shadowheart's safe now. We should burn their homes to the ground. I'm gonna say calm yourself, Minsc.
Calm cannot fight evil. Only Minsc can fight evil. But if Minsc can become calm, perhaps evil will learn to fear his serenity.
Ooh, yeah. Whoa. I don't know if that sound was just in my headphones or if that was in the game,
working.
but that was weird.
Evil is unnerved by the righteous composure of Minsc.
Just make Minsc, like, respec him into a monk. That would be really funny. Alright. Oh, you did hear that sound. Yeah, that was weird. It was like, I think it was supposed to be a deep breath sound, but it was just static instead. I've literally never heard that before.
I hope there's nothing troubling you, my dear.
Or heard that in this game before, anyway. Join me!
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Oh, her hair is glowing. Alright. Now let's long rest. I love Minsc, though. He's so simple and so cute. Okay, so next on my list, we're gonna go turn in the money to the guy at the bank. So let's do that next. Oh, and we'll stop by the store on the way. No, we're gonna stop by one of the merchants on the way to get him a bow, since he doesn't come with one, and I don't have any extras apparently. Let's get them looking cute though.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
And sleeps in my boot. He's already got high approval of Faeryn. That's so cute. We'll leave him in his armor, though. It's fitting for him. Okay. Put the couple next to each other.
Looking ahead.
And we head out. No, I haven't gone back to the guild yet. I'm gonna do that as well, but I figured I'd do the bank first. And just get that done so I don't forget. And it's interesting bringing Minsc back in there, too. There's some unique dialogue, which is fun. But yeah, and then we'll go back to the guild. Over here. Okay. I also kind of am like excited to run around the city and see what kind of banter I can get from them too. This is a fun group. Minsc, Jaheira, and Astarion. They have some really great banter.
Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get him this bow. The dead shot. It's a good bow. Or is it better than what I have? Trade with him. No, but the strength modifier on mine. Yeah, okay, so I'll buy that for him. I'm gonna buy more of the smoke powder arrows. What are these? Humanoid slaying, dragon slaying. Those almost never land when I do fight the dragon. I'll buy that though. Okay. Sell a few things. I have so much to sell right now. Did something just drop next to me? What was that? That was random, like in game. Like, Minsc, what you doing? So much stuff. Okay.
All of my wares are tried.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but that was interesting. There was like a dropping sound. I'm just like, what is Minsc hitting? Is he like, it'd be funny if he was just idling and like smacking these dummies.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
Okay, let me sell a few more things if I can. So many diamonds. Okay, good enough.
Truth be told.
Yes, bye.
Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
A virtuous boot. Yeah, it's so weird that he doesn't come with a bow. There we go.
What to do?
I still hear Aridin over there. I'll be doing, after I finish up this whole section, which is I've still got a while left of it, but, we're gonna end up going into Sorcerer's Sundries. But yeah, so I still hear Aridin just, like, yelling at Loroakin at the door.
I don't have any of those.
And what if it doesn't work?
We keep going until it does work. They'll give it louder than foxes and all through the night.
Sounded like he was quoting a poem.
2, 3, 4. You're not even very far in yet. That's because you keep interrupting me.
No, Boo. Astarion is a friend now. He would never bite you.
Aw.
Yes, vampire?
Yes. I mean, no. I am not interested in biting the rodent, is the point. Not least because he lives in your trousers.
Oh! Oh, that's funny. Let me save that real quick. That was funny. That was a new one I hadn't heard yet. Not least because he lives in your trousers.
Unmarked withdrawals. You could at least try to hide the guild account. How did you end up as a counting house cashier?
In Minsc, perhaps. Keeping me waiting.
So far down into these vaults. I remember at one point I was thinking, I was like, why don't they put a fast travel in here? And I was like, oh, I guess because it's literally a bank vault. Having a waypoint would seem kind of immersion breaking, I guess. Anyone could just travel in here quickly. There's no easy way to get down here either. Gotta run all the way around. These guards need to take a break or something. They still have an anxiety after that fight. Excuse me. Let's talk.
Why, you? What in Shaw's shitting shadows have you come back for?
Shaw's shitting shadows.
Been the subject of many wrinkled brows between my hamster and I, Sir Bankerbeard.
Bankerbeard.
You are clearly evil and deserving of a mouthful of righteous knuckle. But, on the other hand, the one in which Boo sits and pleads your case. At the time of our last meeting, Minsc was the evil one. So, we are not agreed on whether we will return here and feed you to a mimic yet.
I see. Well,
yet.
By all means, keep me up to date.
Let's see. You lost innocent people's money. The guild ought to swallow some of that cost. Hell yeah! I'm not gonna give them all 10,000 back.
Oh, you're serious? Maybe you don't have a head for accounting, but that's not quite how numbers work.
These large numbers, they wrinkle Minsc's brow and bring a soreness to his skull.
Same.
Make them smaller, please.
Oh. Let's see. I'd listen to him before his hamster has to give him a head rub. You're not going to have much of a head for numbers if I crack it open. The heist on many coins bank in Neverwinter. Ring a bell. Oh, interesting. I don't even know what that is, but she's not going to make a history check. A lot of people will suffer. You can be the one who did that to them, or you can be the one who helped. No, I'm going to say this first one. It's funny. Let me save, though. I'd listen to him before his hamster has to give him a head rub. It's a 15. I can't. Okay, well, we're going to use one of Jahira's. Or no, wait. Oh, I can't. Okay, well. Ah, we got exactly 15.
Hamster? But, look, I can't. The losses.
This poor guy. We already stole all his stuff.
Fine.
Ah, Jahira and Minsc both approved.
With other guild kingpins. I can cover maybe half of what's lost. But I need something back. Understand?
Of course. Here's your 5,000. It was a lot of trouble getting that back, okay?
And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard.
I just intimidated the fuck out of you, bro.
Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Hell yeah, and more money. Nice. Although I already opened that vault, so we already have what was inside. I'm just gonna go sell it to the guy at the guild. Okay, I think we're done in here, so I'll fast travel out so we don't have to run all the way back out. Well, no wait, never mind. I changed my mind. We are gonna run all the way back out because I want to see if more dialogue will trigger. It's worth it for the banter. You know it's a good game when you literally go the long way around so that you can hear the dialogue. And somebody mentioned too, because I posted some of the dialogue we got yesterday in stream. I posted it on my Instagram. Somebody mentioned, and I get this a lot, but the fact that like the dialogue is so good that we all stop every time and just let them talk and actually like listen to them before continuing on. It's so good. I love the sounds in here too.
What? Why?
I said I love the sounds, and the guard's like, what? Why?
I see. She's lying.
No more dialogue?
Figures.
Okay. Oh well. But we're still gonna go the long way to get to the guild entrance. Let's go up here. Let's go this way. I have to remember my way around the city. I'm always fast traveling.
Sounds like something you'd say if you had no idea.
Only because you've been so good, sweet girl.
Ooh, let's go in the park and see if Minsc has anything to say.
Oh, it's such compelling reading.
All of these statues, could they too be heroes all? Frozen in stone until the city has need of them?
The Harpers keep records of those who fought for the city. I think I would recall mention of a bare-assed little cherub in all our story and song.
Well, who would also think you would have noticed when Minsc himself was frozen for over a century?
Oh!
Do you know? I had forgotten just how catty your hamster could be.
Burn! That was such a burn from Minsc. That was great.
Does he say anything about the horrible present?
Okay, we're gonna go all the way across the city here to the entrance that I like to use for this next part. I love the idea of people like glancing at Minsc and being like, does that guy look like that statue that's been here for 100 years? Oh, wait, am I going the right way? Yes. Yes? No. Let's go this way. You missed the burn, you were getting potato soup. Hopefully it's good soup. But no, he basically pointed out that Jaheira didn't notice when he was a statue for 100 years. It was good.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world.
So much running.
But it is a fine thing to walk with friends beneath the warming sun.
Oh yes, this one!
Friends might be a stretch, but otherwise, yes, I fully agree.
You might have your cloudy locks to keep the heat off your head. But do not forget that Minsc has Boo. We will be like twins, eh?
We will? God, not 200 years and I've never misseen my reflection more.
We will? Just absolute horror at the idea of him and Minsc being twins. That's so good. Oh, man. Oh, nice. You got ciabatta rolls with your potato soup. That sounds amazing. Making me hungry. Okay, friends. Are we ready for a fight? I think we are. Faeryn's absolutely dressed for a fight. Look at her. She's stunning. I love this outfit on her, though. I'm so glad. I took, like, literally, it took me, like, 2 hours to sort through all the modded clothing I had. Partially because the inventory is so hard to manage in this game. Aw, they're all cowering in fear because we walked in with Minsc. Hold on, let's do a save. Hey, friends.
What has you sneaking around? Oh.
Minsc does not sneak, Queen Cutpurse. He follows a
Queen
line
Cutpurse.
from boot to butt.
Turning the Zhentarim on me with my own coin. A dramatic entrance to land the killing blow yourself.
Wait, I did what now?
I'll give you this, Stone Lord.
Oh, she's talking to him.
Minsc has no such style. We are here to cleanse the Zhentish taint, not to rub it all the deeper.
You expect me to believe that you're here to help me?
Yes, against the Zhent at least.
Helping first and harming after. Justice dines on a set menu, 9 fingers.
Hurt and
Boo
comfort.
will be having seconds.
Don't let the hamster nibble on anything valuable. We might just get along, Stone Lord. And then, there are visitors in my guild hall. I'd be a poor host to keep them waiting.
Did they just, like, pause to have that conversation? Even though everybody was ready for combat? Like, there were enemies in here. That's great. Faeryn just flashes them and they get the anime nosebleed. Yes! Her boobies are her magic weapon. Her secret weapon. Astarion, put you over here. I mean, it happened to me, to be fair. It's been a while since we've had a fight with this many in the lineup. I love it. Ugh. Now, if we can just make sure... Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta do a save, because I just remembered. If Faeryn attacks any of the, like, neutrals, so, like, Nine Fingers, for instance, or anyone else in yellow, I'm pretty sure all hell will break loose. So, let's make sure she doesn't go mad, okay, guys? Let's put Minsc up here.
Who breaks the hearts? Minsc breaks the bones.
Only 2? That was better. 14. Oh yeah, he's got Hunter's Mark. I'm just gonna pick on that guy for some reason. That was a long way to run just to attack that person. It's funny to see who they choose to go after. Ooh, he a monk. Oh no! Dude, he usually doesn't come this, like, come over here. Okay, Faeryn, you better hit him. Oh, God. We gotta make sure she draws blood. Ah, yes. Okay. I love that effect so much, whatever that was, that ability I just got, to where you can, like, basically hit him on the backswing with a hammer. It's saved me so many times. Try again. Scare the fucker. Nice. Oh, he did save, but that's fine. That was a great hit. Hell yeah, and she bit him. Let's go. I don't want him shoving her off the edge, though. Oh no, she'll be fine. It's fine. Tenacity, that's what it was. Thank you. Yes, it is amazing. This is one of those fights, honestly, where you can literally just kind of sit back and... you've seen all the jokes about the Shar fight, I'm sure, in the House of Grief, where it's like, they'll be off making dinner, making mac and cheese, you know, by the time it gets back around to their turn. This fight feels a little bit like that, too. There's just so many other people that have turns, that also have turns. Oh, why can't I get it? Nice. I guess I didn't need that aggressive of a spell for that. I didn't look at his hit points, but that's fine. And I, like, never use Wild Shape. I'm just not good at using it, so I don't. I love the sounds the bard spells make. I miss playing as a bard. It's been some of my most fun playthroughs. Most chaotic as well, is as a bard. Actually, bit of a fun fact while we're sitting here waiting. I did play a whole playthrough with Faeryn, with her classed as a bard. It was before she was a Dark Urge. I hadn't made her Dark Urge yet, but I was like trying to figure out her character. And yeah, I played a whole playthrough, start to finish, as a bard. It was great. Did not suit her though. That was part of the thing. I was like really trying to figure out her personality and like her story and stuff, and then I was like, nah, bard doesn't really suit. She's a ranger through and through.
Spill some blood.
So close. I'm gonna bite you. Whoa, 19! Jesus! Get it, boy! And we leveled up. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move him in this corner. You hide. Jeez, some of these hits are insane. Yeah, don't kill Minsc. Okay, please. I'm gonna do another save because now that it's her turn again, we cannot miss. Get him. Yes, tenacity coming in and saving the day. God. This little dude is so annoying. Woo! I don't know if that was a good guy or a bad guy that just got killed, but that was an amazing hit. So aggressive. Okay, Jahira, who are we going to attack?
Understood.
Guess we could. It'd be kind of hard to attack him with a spell, though. Oh yeah, I could get him. Wait, why was that no? Does he have? It did no damage. He's only resistant to poison. Why did it do no electric damage on him? That's so annoying. That feels like a bit of a bug. Let's heal Minsc a little bit. Your dogs keep coming to see if you'll share food. That's so cute. Oh, that guy is surrounded. Yeah, why is that guy like invincible all of a sudden? Oh no. That lady was really cool. You just killed her, bro. She was so pretty. I swear, fighters, monks, and paladins are the worst. To fight against, anyway. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I think, is there only one left? Oh, this little dude is the only one left. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can... I want to sneak attack him. Aw, it made him visible. Never mind. Oh, he's blinded though. This better do some damage. There we go. Hell yeah! And Faeryn didn't ruin everything! Woo! I love that they just go back to business as usual. Let's do some looting, and then we'll go talk to Nine Fingers.
Didn't think the Zhentarim would turn on us so easily. Inatra seemed honest. Gods help me.
I still am so confused why that elf has a beard. They can't grow facial hair. Oh yeah, this Zhent person has the caravan strongbox from Act 1 that holds the spectator, the whatever that thing is called. God, I'm so sorry. I always blank on names when I need them, like names or titles or words in general. But yeah, they actually have the caravan strongbox on them. That's wild. Like, well, if I want to open it and let a spectator out, I guess we could have some fun.
That might be worth a look.
A ring. I want to be careful looting because I don't want to accidentally click on a body I'm not supposed to. Hey, friend.
Hello, stranger.
Doozy the dumps?
That's what I'm doing down here. It's a personal matter.
Oh yeah, the ring belongs to him.
Please, not a step closer.
Oh my god.
I lost a ring in the mud here, and I don't want you to step on it and bury it.
Wait, no, I have it. I want to give it to you.
Yes, I'm still looking. This is important.
I have it. Let me give it to him.
I offered Lady Ague a ring.
Oh my god.
And she tossed it into the mud.
Aww.
I finally told somebody.
Aww. Okay, yeah. Would this be the ring you're looking for?
Doozy takes the ring, staring in amazement. No words escape his lips.
And he runs away. Oh, that's funny. He's just a lovesick puppy. In chat, downside with that thing is it's hostile to your party too. Tried it once and it went to shit. Yeah, I was there as well for Neil's stream where he let that out. I didn't know what was in it because I'd never opened it. And it was great. The chaos was amazing. I'm probably not gonna use it because I'm not I'm not looking to just have a party death for no reason. Okay, I think we're all good.
Now. If you keep talking to me, these folks won't get their money's worth of melodies. Take a lean and open those pretty little ears.
I love that bard. She's amazing. Doozy sounds like Gale being lovesick. Yep. Yeah, he really does. You'd use the spectator on the top of the brain? That would be absolute chaos. Oh my god. Add an extra element of difficulty to that whole to that whole fight, which is already really hard.
I don't like getting caught between the guild and the Zhentarim. You always make enemies when you take sides in a struggle like that. And in this case, they're enemies we might not see coming until it's too late.
Very true. Spoken from an assassin.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsc and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man.
Yep.
And that same one man is Minsc.
I'm aware you tried to kill me multiple times. Alas, alack, it cannot be so. I'm gonna say the first one though. I thought the first one's funny too. You tried to kill me multiple times.
Never has Boo been more proud of my failures. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsc all along. So I wonder, if Minsc can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones.
Aww.
But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend.
He actually had a very deep thought. You believed you were following Jaheira. That's not evil. Everyone has the potential for good. It's just buried deeper in some or lost along the way. Boo's right. You're overthinking it. A fascinating discussion. I'll prepare some readings and we can pick it up at camp. Don't ask me. I'm just trying not to die. I'm going to say the second one. Everyone has the potential for good.
It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsc see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite.
Oh.
There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainy skulls, so that the virtue might leak free.
Oh dear.
Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
Oh man. Where'd Chihira go? Oh, she's down the stairs. Get up here.
What is it, Cub?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she'd have anything to say. Let's go talk to Nine Fingers.
Zhenta down. Just you and me now, Stone Lord. So if you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsc has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
Oh.
What? You've been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsc.
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say.
Between Baldur and sticky toes. Minsc, calm down. The battle's over. He's been like this ever since I knocked some sense back into him. He's threatening you. Feel threatened. Explain it all. The tadpole, the absolute, his time as the Stone Lord. I'm gonna just do that.
The same sorry tale as yours, then. Well, bizarre as it is, it explains how this idiot wound up serving the dead three. Good. I'd rather you die as Minsc, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsc and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
I remember the spot. By a garden on the wide. A soft thicket near the market.
The fact that Chihira's like, yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah, you tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you
Don't
will be
make Boo
spared
cry.
his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? You tell me. With the fist, the watch, and the council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsc. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Chihira, Boo cannot believe his ears.
I love that
Is
Boo
city
is having the
falling
emotional
so
reactions.
far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
Insight. Well, Ranger, you cannot always leave it up to your Wicklaren. Make a choice. Intimidation. If you can't tell ally from enemy, Minsc, you're no hero at all. Persuasion. She's right. The Guild will fight for the city. We just have to let them. History will remember the Stone Lord is far worse a villain than Nine Fingers. Don't make it worse. Enough Nine Fingers. Minsc has been manipulated enough. I can do this insight. And leave the choice to him. Nice.
Chihira says she is no Wicklaren. Perhaps not. But if she says I should not honor, defend, and listen to her, it is the only time she has ever been wrong. If she trusts in Nine Fingers, if you do, then so will Minsc. But that means the things Minsc has done. I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Ooh, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsc has no lust for gold. That he would shake grandmothers by their ankles, or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And, tears honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zhent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords, but heroes working for the common good.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsc and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
You and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve the city
Her
if I was
face!
so easily
She's
turned
so
against
confused.
it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good.
Simple then. Trust that Boo will guide you both. Minsc, I'm fairly certain that good is literally the only thing you do know. You have nothing to prove to her. You don't belong in the guild. We need you to focus on the absolute. I'm gonna say this one. Trust that Boo will guide you both.
Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Can't we just go back to killing one another instead? Alright, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won.
Yeah, she absolutely is already regretting it.
Get the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us.
Nice.
Have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Valid. It's that line that makes her sound like a teen. I know. She's just like, do I have to?
Lady. Leper.
Oh, are they coming up with names for her now? Like, did she prove herself?
Lady Shivers. Suits you.
Instead of coming up with ways that they're gonna kill her, they're coming up with names for her now.
Lady Rabies.
Don't mind the ladies' court. We're just playing a new game. What we'd call you if you joined our ranks. Where you're going, we might just let you.
Ooh, that'd be a fun group to join. Honestly, what are they called? The ladies of the court. That's awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna exit the other way, so we can get some more dialogue, possibly. Oh, and I need to level up too once I'm out of here. And that went very well, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's run this way and then run back and see if we can get some dialogue here. No? Nothing? Alright. Never mind then. Ugh, I don't really want to go up that way yet. I don't think it'll hurt anything if I do. Actually, we're gonna run down these stairs. There's some fun dialogue down here.
Astarion! Fish! Astarion!
Minsc, please, slow down. Use your words.
Minsc has thought of how you might be a more virtuous vampire. Feast on fish instead. They are made of naught but neck.
It's a sweet thought, but, fish just doesn't have the flavor of full-blooded red meat.
Oh, you do not agree, Boo. I told you have been spending far too much time around the pale one.
Far too much time around the pale one. That's so good. Alright, let's level up real quick.
Just.
I love it's like all in caps. Astarion! Fish! Astarion! So cute. Ooh, her last feat. What should I give her? I could raise her her dexterity. Like, ignore her stats. She gets all of her dexterity from the gloves she's wearing, because I respect her once I bought those. I could give her... Ooh, I could give her Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage die twice and use the highest result. Yeah, let's do that. I know, Matt Mercer did so good. It's amazing. And I could either give him more rogue or ranger. I don't think I want to give him more ranger though. No, I'll just continue with rogue. Ah, her wisdom's already maxed out. Never mind. Let's see, what can we give her? She is a dual wielder. You can use 2-weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. You cannot dual wield 2-handed weapons. I don't know, that's not really super useful for her. Honestly, I love giving as many people as I can Warcaster. It's such a good reaction. I'll do that. Or no, wait. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? You have advantage on saving. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp. Yeah, we'll use that. Okay. And Minsc was already leveled up to level 12, so I'm good with him. Nice. Now let's fight some fish people.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet. Oh, that was weird. I don't think I've heard their language, like their way of speaking that clearly before. Actually, why are they attacking? Oh, these are different sea people. That's right. Because Faeryn is the god of the Koatoa, so they should show up in the end battle to help fight. I think they added that with patch 7. So I'm excited to see that. Nice. It's a good start.
Well, so much for peace.
Oh, Faeryn better hit something. You know what? To kind of guarantee she's going to hit something, I'm going to use... She's kind of far away, too. I'm going to use an arrow of many targets. She's got to hit one of them, right? Hell yeah, all of them. I'd say her urge is sated. Ah, missed that time, though. Is she in biting range of anything? No. Okay.
Weep if you wish. Minsc will not judge.
Weep if you wish. Nice. Gurgly sounds in their throats. It's so gross, but also kind of satisfying at the same time. Okay. Jaheira. Ooh, can we get all three? Yes, get all three. Hell yeah. Can you reach this guy? No. Can you reach this guy? No. Alright, stay put. Get him, Astarion. Nice. And get this one too.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, you better hit this guy. Fuck yeah. Nice. She bit the fish man. I think I'm figuring out how to be a bit more like just mindful of that mod now, or of the fact that she needs to sate the urge each turn. Because I kept forgetting about it before, and watch me forget about it again by next week. But yeah, I just kept forgetting about it, which was really not great.
I'm kicking for goodness.
There's just the two left. One and two. Not quite. Nom sushi, yes. She just wanted a snack. Stop hurting my girly. Nice. Done.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Aw, he's so cute. Oh, yay. Forgot you get rewarded.
Things? And gods, do they stink?
Let me save real quick. I don't want something to accidentally be considered stealing.
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. Not that smell.
These are not normal fish smells. But we will pick food off of them. Like I was holding the fish. It's like gross. Talking about how bad they smell, but they're like, let's loot it. A smelly bag. Waterlogged letter. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. Trapped underwater by madmen and fish fucks. Explosives everywhere, no way out, praying for help. Marjorie, Quentin, Holly, I love you all. Aw, that's sad. A fish. I'll pick up that note though. And this one. Nothing. Alright.
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Aw, she's cute.
That could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
She's really cute.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
It's funny seeing that face, because I swear so many people use that face. It's a really cute one.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved
Swaggin.
more than just my livelihood.
How are things here?
A bit quieter after the Swaggin attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
No, it makes me want to buy all his
Fresh
fish.
mainly.
Let's go.
The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
Oh, he's so sweet. I'm gonna buy all of his fish just because he's a nice person. And honestly, all alcohol, like it happened twice in a row. They woke up hungover, and I think that's the 5th time it's happened in this whole playthrough. So, need to buy them some more actual food. Shark drying rack.
A fully grown shark, fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
Okay.
Fresh fish, for now. But it won't be long before that briny odour takes on a more acerbic quality.
Interesting. There aren't many things like that in the game where you can just click on it for some narration, so it's interesting that they have that here. On fish, of all things. Oh, I want to talk to you.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
When fish fight back.
That's curious.
But that's one that's considered stealing.
Something over there.
It's not worth it.
Let's just keep our heads down.
What you talking about?
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
I want to know what these two are up to. They're so secretive. Oh, she's gonna run all the way around to talk to this one. All right.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
All right. I saw the name Nine Fingers pop up, so I'm curious what if there's more to that. Oh wait, isn't there? No. Okay. This isn't the spot. There's a spot somewhere. It might be near Old Garlow's place where there's like a bit of beach out back. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Oh, Sylphie! I forgot Sylphie was down here. Hey, cutie.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read.
She's drenched in blood.
You in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Please buy one.
Oh, you're selling broadsheets now, Sylphie?
We're all doing our bit. Better than sitting around waiting for the gates to open.
Oh.
It's a really good paper, though. No spelling mistakes in it or anything.
Sophie's the cutest. I'll take one.
Thank you. My first sale.
Oh, that's so cute.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
I'm not gonna go in there yet. That'll be later. Actually, does Minsc have anything to say if you get close to the door? I'm curious. Nope. Alright. We're gonna end up going to do another long rest. They're running out of spell slots, they're covered in blood, they've had a long day. All the cabbages, guy.
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Aww. It's another Avatar reference. I love it.
Perhaps sending
Yeah, my cabbages! That line where Astarion mentioned a secret tunnel, that had to have been another reference, right? Oh, that's right. I was gonna get them a room finally at the inn. Let's go in and do that. They deserve an actual... Oh, let's go in the front door. Where's the front door? The other side. They deserve an actual cozy bed to sleep in. The amount of times you see the name Gortash as you're running around. Everybody's talking about him.
And so
Oh, actually, let's go this way. And so many religious, what's the word I'm looking for? Where they're just like the crazy religious ones trying to turn everybody.
Can't keep me out.
Like I said, I always blank on the word I need in the moment. It's because I'm live. I'm live and people are watching me, so all words go out of my head.
This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
Zealots. That's a good one. Yeah, that's probably the one I was looking for. Oh yeah, this guy's missing his head. Gross. Clown's severed pelvis.
Circus clothes. What an end for Dribbles the clown.
Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna read that note too. Balthazar the Fifth. Fanatics. Okay, yeah, that's what I was more what I was thinking. Yeah, the religious fanatics that are like on street corners trying to turn everyone to their religion. So thank you for filling in all the words I keep forgetting. The effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse the same. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, or in the red. Oops, let's pick that up. God, it's so nasty. Just a pile of guts. Okay. Sorry, friend. We'll just leave that for someone else to find. There's a spot around the corner here, I think, where Jaheira and Astarion might have more dialogue. Let's see.
You hand over everything you've got on you, and I'll give
Never
you
mind the shining squares.
Afternoon.
I am more comfortable on streets like this. A peek at the true face behind the mask.
I'm doing you a favor.
Yet another thing we have in common. We're two peas in a pod.
I said a peek behind the city's mask, Astarion. Not a look up its skirts.
Oh!
Jaheira! What do you think of me?
Oh, I love them. They're so sassy. Jaheira, what do you think of me? Oh, she knows him too well. Alright, let's get them a room at the inn. This guy's wearing Astarion's outfit. And he's got Eridan's face. That's funny. The NPC's drinking without a cup. Her cup is on the table. Oops. Okay, let's try to negotiate a free room.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Tell me more about the murder.
Going to make this place famous,
Big
I reckon.
sigh.
Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Fuck yes, but not for that price. You're optimistic. What makes you so sure it'll all blow over?
The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation.
Charity. In Baldur's Gate. Good one.
Fair point. Here's the money. Let's see. Persuasion or perception. Which one is she actually higher in? Ooh. She would have advantage on the persuasion, but she has a +5 total for perception. Let's try the persuasion. 18. I still don't have any inspiration points. I'm so annoyed. I've like had the hardest time getting inspiration points for some reason in this playthrough. I don't usually have this issue. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm doing things out of order. Nice. All right.
Your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs.
Bro, you were just talking about it a minute
If it gets a
ago.
bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Good point. Alright, friends. Oh, there we go. Now I'm gonna get some inspiration points. Hell yeah. Got one at least. If I'd had Karlach with me and Halsin, which I don't have Halsin with me at all, but if I'd had Karlach with me, I would have gotten another one. Let's go! New camp. With the repeat song. Yay! Look at the lineup. Jaheira has no sheets on her bed because it's also Halsin's bed. And Halsin isn't here. Oh well. And Mizora's standing over here for some reason facing the wall. I swear, she cannot decide where she wants to be. Alright, look at us, friends. In our army lineup, soldier lineup. Alright, cool. Let's see if anybody has anything to say real quick.
Yes, love.
Yes, love. Oh, yeah, they haven't kissed in a while.
Now's as good a time as any.
They're gonna have a covered in blood kiss. Ready for bed inspections? Exactly. That's what it reminds me of. I like run around the room to make sure they're all good. And they're just like waiting. Make sure have Faeryn check. Oh, look at them. They're so fucking cute.
Delicious.
Oh, we didn't ask him this either. What are we to you?
Nothing special, of course. You're only the first person who I truly care for.
Oh. You feel so awkward, and then it kicks you out of the conversation. Where's the child? The child's over there. Yenna's over there. Where's my little white cat? Did the white cat come with us? I hope. There's so many things on the map. I'm like trying to decide where it might be. Ah, see, Mizora's pacing. Ah, yes, there's Mishka. Okay. Good. I was a little worried that the mod may have not brought the kitty with us. You want to give him forehead kisses like Halsin does? Ah, me too. I have modded kisses, like a whole, pretty much all the modded kisses I could get with Faeryn and Astarion, and one of them, or a couple of them I think, but one of them in particular has a forehead kiss, and I love it. It's so sweet. Alright, let's end the day, friends. Alright, let me check my list as well, make sure I haven't missed anything. Did that. Did all of that. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I did everything on my list. I was a little bit, I was a little bit optimistic about the amount of time it would take to do everything we just did. And I was like, oh, maybe we could start Gale's quest and Sorcerer's Sundries and stuff like that. But here we are, we have 15 minutes left of stream, and yeah, there's no way. But I am going to get them like set up. I'm going to pick up Gale and stuff, and that's what we'll do to start next week on Friday. Is we'll go into Sorcerer's Sundries and do like all of the Aelin stuff and Gale's quest and focus on him a little bit. So that'll be nice. I don't think Aelin has anything more to say right now.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Nope, we already asked her those things. Cool. They've got such a nice little, like, blue glow over here because Aelin's fire won't go out. She's always on fire. So let's pick up Gale. Who am I gonna bring to all that? I feel like I'm gonna bring Gale, Astarion, of course. And who else should I bring into a wizard shop? I haven't brought Will with me in a very long time, the poor boy. Maybe I'll keep Jaheira in the party. Have Jaheira, Astarion, and Gale. That could be a fun crew. But to fight Lorroakin, actually, I will probably need Shadowheart. Yeah, I'll have the classic Astarion, Gale, and Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Join me.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
No, I do want you.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and I'll have to level up both her and Gale. Oh, something I was gonna see, what you guys thought. With Eridan, obviously you can lie to him and tell him that you never found the night song, or you can just be like, yeah, no, she's at my camp. If you tell him that she's at camp, and then you go long rest, like, after that, before talking to Lorroakin or anything, Eridan will show up at your camp and try to take Aelin, which is dumb. Like, he really thinks he's gonna just take Aelin. But yeah, so it creates a whole, like, scene most people don't see, where yeah, he attacks at camp. And then after that, Astarion, unless they've changed it or it broke or anything like that with any of the recent updates, Astarion specifically has some really funny dialogue about his sleep being disturbed. So I wanted to see, should I do that? Like, knowing he's obviously going to come attack and everything. Should I do that path, or should I just do the usual, like, deceive him into thinking we don't have her and move on with our lives? What do you guys think?
Hardly the noblest conflict we've encountered, but criminals will have their squabbles, even in the looming shadow of utter annihilation.
Oh, is he talking about the Zhentarim? I was like, wait, what are you talking about, Gale? There's like a permanent blood stain on the floor. Yeah, can't you clean it up with the water spell, though? I thought I did that before. If anything, his body doesn't disappear, which is super annoying, but we'll just move him into a corner. I'll always vote for Astarion dialogue. Hell yeah. I know, that's literally the most of the reason I want to do it, because I want to get the rare Astarion dialogue. Okay, so we got one vote for yes.
I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Of course.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
Alright, let's level these pookies up.
There's no time to waste.
Something my partner actually suggested to try to help with Faeryn's role for going mad or not during combat was to activate the Hero's Feast spell that Shadow has, to activate that more often, and it might help because it gives you advantages in a lot of things. So I might try that in some of the bigger fights coming up that are just like really important fights, and see if that helps. That helps her pass the rolls when needed. Oh, let's see, Shadow, what do you need? Oh, I could max out her wisdom. Let's do that. Don't need that. Put Hero's Feast on there. Because I cannot have Faeryn constantly going mad, especially during fights like the fight in the House of Grief. That fight's hard enough already. I don't need Faeryn fucking things up. The poor thing. Let's see, Gale. What shall we do? Give him Globe of Invulnerability so I don't have to use a scroll to make him learn it. Okay, let's do that, and maybe we should give him a practical one, like Fly is always really good. You don't have Knock? Oh, I can learn that though. I'm pretty sure I have a scroll of that. What is this one? Arcane Lock. Okay. A lot of invulnerability scrolls for the House of Grief. Yeah, I have a whole routine for the House of Grief. Honestly, invulnerability globe of Invulnerability would help a lot in that case. But like, I have this whole routine. It's amazing. I've gotten it down to a science because that fight is so fucking hard. What do I want to give you, Gale? I'll give you Fly. You never know. You might need that. I'm not really a fan of any of those other spells up there. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I'll give you Sleet Storm. Let's do that. And max out his intelligence. Nice. Actually, he's smart enough. Let's give him Tough. Yeah, your hit point maximum increases by 2 for every level you've gained. So it gives him extra hit points. It'll make him, well, it'll make him tougher. Give him Cloud Kill. Let's put Globe of Invulnerability on there. Take off Sunbeam though. Sunbeam is so fucking chaotic. I save that for very special occasions. Okay. Cool. So my crew is ready. Oh, why am I on Shadowheart?
I'll give up now.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody. They all may have something to say about the Zhentarim.
Minsc is so amazing.
Oh, Garlac. She's just constantly fangirling. I love it.
Is something burdening you?
Alright. Lae'zel has nothing to say. Yeah, I probably should have brought Karlach in my party, but I'm like, I have to have Astarion with me at all times. Like for all the stuff with Minsc, I mean. You good, bro?
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks.
We haven't used this one yet. We ought to discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Do you know of a cure?
On this matter, I have held small counsel with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out.
Oh my god. You can have a brain hemorrhage.
That noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling.
Oh my god. So you have no ideas for a cure?
None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and...
Oh my god.
Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see.
Oh, it's funny. Jahira probably won't have anything to say.
Neither the Zhentarim or the Guild are capable of running this city as they should. Once we have conquered the Absolute, perhaps we can turn our attention to dissolving the criminal elements of Baldur's Gate and replacing them with our own candidates.
I like that she's just like decided that we're gonna take over the city at the end of this.
Let's talk.
Will has not had anything to say in a very long time. I swear, sometimes this boy's a little broke.
The cub speaks.
I don't think she has anything else in here, but I'll check. No. Alright. Shadow didn't have anything to say. Okay. Let's go sleeps. Oh, ran straight through Scratch. Okay, so I think we should then, next week when we do all the Sorcerer Sundry stuff, we should do that whole situation with Aelin then, and let Aerodin attack us at camp, purely for some unique Astarion dialogue that is quite rare, because nobody really chooses to talk to Aerodin and be honest, and then immediately go long rest. So it'll be fun, it'll be chaotic. Sleeping on a bed at last. And they didn't wake up hungover. Look at that. I like to imagine they actually had a really nice sleep that time. Put out Shadow back in her cute outfit. Beautiful.
Let me work my magic.
And Gale in his tight pants. He looks really good in this outfit, though. I like this outfit, this color in particular. This color is really nice. The browns and blues and purples. It looks really good on Ren, too, when I play a Ren playthrough. Honestly, it looks good on Faeryn as well, so it looks good on most people.
No time to rest?
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and save it here. We're pretty much set up and ready to go. The statue. I just realized that's up over here now. I'll have to make a shrine of it. Like I said, since this is like the final camp, I'll have to make a shrine of it by like placing all the like random crystals and things that I have around it. And we'll just make it very pretty. But yeah, anyway, we'll end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining. Yeah, we're getting into some really good stuff here. I swear, like, we're just lining up the different companion quests, and then we'll eventually be going after Gortash first and Orin last. So it's really fun. It's like every time it's a whole episode, kind of like we focus on one companion for that episode. It's really fun. But yeah, have a good week, everyone, and I'll talk to you, or I'll see you all next Friday. Bye, guys.